Okay, so I'm gonna start off this beat by using this crazy sound inside chord Triton called Twinkle Pad. I think I've used this sound before, but it just sounds, I created this nice chord progression that I'm gonna show you guys in a little bit. It just sounds super nice. Check it out. It has so much like different effects in the background, which I love. It just sounds amazing. And don't forget to hit the like button if you're liking these videos so far, showing the chord progressions. Yes, I'm cooking up in Logicpro, but we got a lot of Logicpro users apparently. This is the chord progression I'm using right here. I'm going to G major 7, and I'm gonna go to E minor 7, then to F sharp minor 7. Or you could just do it like this. Open it up. You could leave this D or this E, but I would just open it up to F sharp minor 7. You could just even do this, or you could just leave these. Either way, you could play the chord in either way. It's just 3 simple chords. So G major 7, then you go to E minor 7, and then you go to F sharp minor 7. Beautiful chord progression. So I think we could make something kind of like R&B-ish, but like at the same time groovy. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going with the sad R&B today. We're going with the groovy R&B today. So let's get it. I'll probably leave the BPM maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it at 100. 100 is pretty fast though. Let's try it at 100 and see what happens. Right, let's go. Quantize. I might just stretch these out a little bit just because it cuts off a little bit at the end, right? But it doesn't sound bad. I kind of like how it sounds. Let me just see. It kind of sounds like it's getting sucked in or something, like the chords. That sounds way better. And these are like, if you want to click them in, this is like exactly where you're going to place them, which shows right here. The simple chords, you could just pause the video and just click right away. And you could just obviously stretch them out. So it doesn't even matter like what note you're clicking in right here. So let's just EQ this a tiny bit. Reduce some of the low end, a little bit of the high end, but I want to leave most of the high end in. And let's just add simple compressor inside Logic. Take the ratio makeup down a bit. And I'm sure Triton doesn't have, I don't know if it has effects already in it, but let's just reduce this a bit. I know it does have some effects in here somewhere, but the cool thing about this is already that I love how it's sounding, so I'm not gonna mess with it too much. Let's leave that on there. Second instrument, I actually found this beautiful sound inside Anna 2, and I've been messing a lot with Anna 2 lately because I just got it. It's from Slate Digital. Look at this sound, the chord section on all. It's called Another Day. It sounds really crazy. Check out this sound. I feel like there's nothing better than a synth that can just show off the chords as much, because most synth sounds very like muddy. It sounds really good. Let's just play this in and we'll manipulate it a little bit. Let's go. Same chord progression, I just added that A at the very end. Let's quantize this. I don't know if it's going with the BPM, but let's just check it out. Maybe not. It's a little bit off, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just try to fix this a little bit right here. And let's try to fix this too right here. Maybe change this up a bit. And let's see. Let's extend these at the end because we need that extra length. And let's extend these. I kind of like that little gap that it's doing in between, but it doesn't have to be that long. Yeah. Ooh, once we put the EQ, it just sounded so subtle. It's just manipulating sounds, bro. Sound design is like amazing. Let's mess with it even more. The body, let's reduce this. Ooh, the phaser just, it completely changes the sound. Like, check it out. Kind of like it more, not too much, and it's filtered. Maybe right there, 82, sounds good. For my third instrument, I found this beautiful lead inside Anna 2 again, and I'm just gonna go ahead and give it like 4 stars maybe. This lead right now is very loud and it sounds kind of not like the most amazing lead, but we're gonna just manipulate it a little bit after we record something in. And I'm just gonna play like a simple melody just to do a counter melody with what I already made. So let's try to make this happen right here. Let's see what happens. When you can't quantize something, you could click it in. That's cool, but it's not gonna sound the same. Not gonna have the same feel like this, like some grace notes hitting. Because look how much they're off the grid. They're completely off the grid. I think that works though. Before we add effects, let's just bring this EQ in. I'm gonna just completely close it out right here. kind of don't like that. It kind of throws it off a bit. I might just copy and paste this here, if that's even possible. Not without this though. Right here. It's right on the grid actually, this one. Maybe not, it's a little too excessive. Just copy and paste this, put it right here. It's a little too soon. There we go. Ooh, I like this sound, bro. It just sounds like a different type of sound. I just manipulate a little bit. Let's see if we morph it. Without, how does that sound without the EQ? Nah, it sounds better without it. I think I might just lower the volume now and not cut it off so much. It already has some delay. Raise up some of the unison and reduce some of the delay. That way it just sounds like it's nicely in the background. Just put a pan at -7. Okay, so I do want to add some drums and maybe a bass or sub or whatever. But before that, I do want to duplicate this sound right here. So good. I'm just gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna copy this. I could add another sound, but I feel like it just sounds good already. These sounds are very full of sounding already. So what I'm gonna do is for the choruses, for the verses and stuff, I want these to play the same, but I wanna EQ this to the point where you could barely hear it. So I'm gonna EQ this as much as possible. So that way it makes a difference with this one and this one. It's a difference. And then so I'm gonna put these another day, like 2, whatever. And then once you add them all together, it should sound a lot better. And that way it could have more like effects and stuff in the choruses and stuff like that. But let's just go ahead and add some drums. Let's see what we could bring out here. I'm gonna go ahead and just start with a clap. What kind of like this clap? This is different, bro. Just have to raise the volume up a bit. Maybe put a limiter on this. Something's not quite right. Maybe it's the note. Sounds better. Let's EQ this a bit so it can sound more fat. We're gonna add a little bit of reverb. I'm gonna go with the regular reverb that Logic already comes with. So you can see that we don't always need third-party plugins. There we go. You can barely hear it, but it's there. It's hitting now. It's hitting. This is without the EQ. With. Makes a difference, bro. It just makes a difference. Don't tell me it doesn't. It does. I want to do something like that, bro. I just keep hearing it like, but it needs to be like a time. I don't know. It needs to be something. I take my time with drums, bro. Just letting you know right now. I take my time with drums. You should too. Let's go with perks. Maybe that. Let's go. And we're going to have to go with the piano roll for this one, bro. We can't just sequence this in. This just sounds too wavy, bro. See? Let's do it over though. I feel like I didn't do it good enough. Can we just quantize this one? It just doesn't sound good, bro. You can't quantize everything. You just can't. Let's see. Let's EQs. I'm gonna copy and paste this one because this one sounds a whole lot better over here and just move it a little bit off the grid. Where was this supposed to? Right here. Okay, I'm tripping. Isn't that where it's supposed to go, or is it right here? Hey, there we go. Pan this a little bit to the left and just bring this EQ up. A little bit of reverb, not too much, a little dab. And let's keep bringing in some percussion instruments. Okay, I found this nice little percussion here. Sounds like a little bell, tambourine type of thing, but it sounds cool. Let's try to add that somewhere in there. We'll go with the step sequencer this time. I don't think I need like much movement for this one. There we go. Kind of serves for like an open hat. Just leave it every other bar, maybe 16 to 24 steps. Hey. We don't need EQ, we don't need anything for this. Just leave it how it is. And I want to add more percussions. Ooh, right there, just. It does go. It goes. I can't replicate it. Maybe I need like 32. No, definitely not. Let's do some 16s. There we go. Let's do 32 steps actually, because. All right, let's go with some hi-hats. Let's see, let's bring, I know I got some good hi-hats in here somewhere, but let's just put some straight hi-hats in. Let's just go with it. Let's blend these in a little bit, velocity. Actually, this percussion is hitting a little bit too harsh now, bro. I think I want to change this percussion to something different now. Let's EQ this to see how it sounds. That's crazy. Okay, swing this now. You can hate on me all you want. I'm gonna leave those drums there like that, bro. Like, it just gives it a different vibe. It's different. Try different things. I don't know. Now let's bring in a kick really quick. Jacob's kick is my favorite. I'm gonna just use the sequencer because it's more fun. I'm gonna just do 32 step. I think I'm with that. Is crazy. Let's just switch this up right here. This one should be different right here on the 4-bar loop, and then this one does a 3 times. Let's just the velocity. Let's make this bang, bro. Just it's the kick. What if I just put another one here? Just boom. Let's do the 808 now. I need the piano roll for the 808. Let's see. Maybe the spins 808. Let's quantize this. Let's EQ this. Okay, let's arrange this beat. Some of you guys have been asking for like the arrangement portion of this, so let's just arrange this. I'm just gonna go ahead and duplicate all this by holding Command R, highlighting, and then let's just go arrange. Let's reduce this. Let's take this out. In the beginning, I always want to leave all the melodies in there. Don't want to leave anything out. Maybe leave the 808 for the second part, and we'll see how this goes. Even for this one, you could probably leave the lead out. And then bring the lead in. And you could bring the whole beat actually right here. Play it twice. And then right here, we could just take out some of the lead. And this is what I meant by when I was EQing this. We could leave. This is the one. Yeah, we could leave this one out. I mean, we could leave this one in and just leave these and reduce, take the kick out. Why is it hi-hat? But it's the kick. Getting notifications like crazy today. Okay. Leave the 808 in there. Maybe we could take out that boom, boom, boom. And then just leave that in for, and then bring in the kick after that. No. My recommendation is to always just bring one thing at a time as you're going through the chorus and the verses. So maybe then you could bring, you know, now I brought the kick in, the 808 still hitting. And then right here, maybe you want to bring this in, leave the lead out still, and then bring that little do-do. Hey. Hey. And then right here, we could probably bring the lead in and then maybe take some of the hi-hats off at the last time, like the last 4-bar before the chorus hits again. Subtly. And then right here, we're just gonna drop some of this off just for like a quick pause. And that's when we bring in the chorus again. Boom, bring everything in. And the only reason I do these little cuts is just to give the artist, like, just to get them to know that this is where the transition's happening from the verse or whatever the pre-chorus to the chorus. And then after that, you just duplicate everything from, because you're playing the chorus twice, you just duplicate everything from the verse, boom, and you're pretty much done. After that, you could just, you know, end the beat however you want. If you just want to end it with the melody, I always usually just check the time, like, okay, it's 2 minutes 33 seconds. That's a pretty good time for a beat now. So yeah, well, let's hear the final beat. 3, 2, 1, let's go.